Hey guys, welcome back to KC 4-Wheel Drive and Outdoors. My name is Kevin. So today we're going to bring it into the shop and we're going to fix an issue. So we're going to work on Travis's 2014 JKU. Travis knows bow, spring bow. So when you lift the JK's rear, the spring will actually bow and hit the track bar. Today we're going to fix that with a coil spring alignment correction kit from Metalcloak, part number 7187. This should fix the problem. So come on guys, let's get under this Jeep and I'll show you how to fix it. Got the tires off and on the lift. So this is the problem that we're going to fix. Right here, as you can see, the spring perch is on this angle and the spring is nice and flat. So our correction kit will actually bring this up to where it's nice and flat to keep these springs from bowing. So this is the kit that actually fixes that problem. Let me open this bag and I'll show you the components that we're working with. So when this thing gets put together, this wedge right here will go in and there'll be a washer underneath which takes that angle and makes the spring nice and flat on the perch. Get these pieces in there. First we have to remove the shock, the sway bar, and the track bar. We'll get everything to disconnected so we can drop this axle down so we can get these springs out. So I'll remove this bolt and knock that track bar out of the way. It's free. Now that allows this axle to come all the way down once I lower these two jacks. This axle does have an ARB, so I'm going to go ahead and unhook the ARB airline so we don't damage this hose. So now we can drop these jack stands and it'll drop this axle far enough that we can get the springs out. So here's our problem. You can see where it's starting to rust and it's got a little bit of a dent right here. That's where this spring was hitting that track bar on travel. So this is how everything goes. This plate goes on here, the angle, the thick part is towards the back. Then you put your spring on there, then this piece, and then your flag nut goes under here. You can barely get it in there. Hold it with your fingers to get the nut started. So let's put this side together. So I found out that it's best to install this as an assembly. You can get it in there a little bit easier. Just drop it right down in the hole. And I have found that holding this flag nut with a small pair of vice grips is the correct key to get that bolt in there. That's it. All right, we'll tighten these bolts up and we're good to go. We'll put it back together. Now we'll raise the axle back up into position. Try to keep these kind of even so we can get the shocks back in. Put our shock bolts back in. Gravity. Get our sway bar back down into location. Get these tightened up, we'll get the track bar back in, plug up the ARB line. Whenever you do something like this, I always go back and make sure you've got everything tight. Washer gravity. Cut this zip tie right here with the track bar. And now I'm going to have to put a ratchet strap on this and pull the axle this way so I can get the bolt in. So with the ratchet strap, hook it to the frame on this side. And I'm going to go underneath the track bar mount and ratchet it until the track bar is located. Stick your bolt back in. Undo the ratchet strap. Make sure everything is plugged back in. your ARV line, your vent tube, put it back where it needs to go. And we'll drop it down, put the wheels and tires back on it, and we'll be done with this project. When it's on the ground, torque your wheels back to the recommended torque spec for the size lug that you've got. So that wraps up the spring correction on this 2014 JKU. As you can see in the pictures, we did correct that spring a lot. It's a lot further away from the track bar. So that wraps up this. So if you like this video, put some comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and give me any feedback that you want to make. If you like this video, awesome. If you didn't, I'll try and improve next time. Thank you very much. Wrong one. That was stupid.
Stopwatch, I'm timing the actual work.
Go ahead.
Quiet on the set. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do it again.
Might want to get me in the center of the camera, and then we'll pan to that.
All right, go for it.